Eric!
What the hell? What the hell?
It's time to do the new Two Brew Dudes!
Okay, what are you so fucking happy for?
Porters! Aw, shit!
Hey guys, Eric and Nick here with another Two Brew Dudes. Today we'll be drinking porters. Nick, that's pretty much one of your favorite styles of beer. Why don't you tell them what to expect?
It is. I'm really excited about this episode because I'm really into porters. What we're looking for in a porter, well, starting with a porter originally is a British style of beer. Medium in body, usually with caramel, chocolate, or a coffee characteristic.
Well, let's start with our base beer.
Alright.
Alright, our base beer is going to be Fuller's London Porter. This is going to be typically your more popular beer, so we decided to choose that. It was kind of hard to pick one because, well, porters aren't super popular here in America. So let's see what it looks like. The head is not a super thick head, but it's very good looking. You'll notice it's got a very light brown head with a good dark color. So let's give it a drink.
This one does look pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of light for a porter, but
yeah,
but it's still a super.
I mean,
dark beer.
it's dark, but you
kind of reddish.
You get a little bit of a redness through
the bottom.
Through the bottom with the light. Really good smell.
Yeah, roasted.
Yeah,
nice roast smell.
It's like I just walked into a Starbucks or something.
Greeted by a douchebag.
Oh, I'm not gonna sip it like that. Good. That's good.
Yeah.
That is real good.
Yeah.
That it's kind of got it's got everything that you want with a porter. It's got that but I guess you could call it a bite.
Yeah. There's pretty much no hops to it.
No
but it's
hops.
kind of it's more the roasted malts you get the bite from.
Yeah. You get the. I guess it's malts and they're roasted, so they're a little
smoky.
A little smokier. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Very strong coffee taste.
Oh yeah. So I've never actually had a Fuller's London Porter.
I haven't either.
You should put it on your Untapped.
I think I might.
What number is that going to bring you
That
to?
will be 100.
You're going to be an artisan?
I will be a beer artisan.
Welcome to the club.
Right after this one, I know. I'm catching up.
Yeah.
I'm on your heels. I'm from right here, seeing a little bit of bubbles come up.
Mine's pretty much dead.
You're not going to get too much because porters are normally way less carbonated than most other beers.
Typical beers.
Porters and stouts are pretty low in carbonation.
More of a smooth kind of drink. It looks really good. I mean, it's a very pretty beer. Pretty beer.
Oh, I like this little dude carrying these beers.
Those are huge beers. Where do we get those?
Britannia, apparently.
Independent family brewers.
Really liking it. Brewing fine ales since 1654.
So it's actually called Griffin's Brewery. It's not Fuller's, which I just read the back and it said that. I didn't know that. I thought that was their an offshoot, like what Harp would be for Guinness.
Yeah. Actually, today we have a single studio audience member. He's enjoying one of these also. What do you think about it?
Pretty good.
There you have it.
It's
pretty good.
Straight from the audience member's mouth. General public speaking.
Yeah, that's you, America.
You are behind the camera.
Great coffee taste, but almost like the way I like my coffee. Not too much sugar. It is kind of sweet. It's got a dryness to it.
Yeah.
But like you said, that's probably just the roasted.
Yeah.
The roastedness of the
roasted malts. Right? It's got a pretty good balance.
It's really good. Oh, there we go. There you go.
Oh, man, I haven't been swirling.
Get it going again.
Woo, swirls.
The head adds a different flavor just because of the smells.
The oxygen.
Olfactory adds a little something.
Little
Little
smell
something,
factor.
something.
First time having it, it's pretty impressive.
Really good.
I'm really interested to see how it compares with the two we brought.
Well, I mean, the two we brought are
Ones we've had.
two of our personal favorites. Most episodes, you're done with your beer a good 4 or 5 sips before I am.
Right.
When it comes to porters and or stouts,
It's kind of game over.
well, what I brought is a personal favorite, the Samuel Smith Taddy Porter. Samuel Smith is really good brewery. It's quickly become one of my favorites. Pretty good. Dark bottle. Usually only found in this bigger size. It already sounds good. That's about right. There we go. That was perfect. That's kind of what you want. You want it to kind of come to the top. You got the real good dark color, very nice. Not even like tan, more of like an actual light brown head. I personally love porters because when you look at the top, it looks like a pancake that's just about ready to be eaten. So let's do it.
All right. It does look really good. Nice dark head. Very dark beer.
It really is. I mean, porters are not nearly as dark as a stout, but you're almost getting that dark stoutness to it.
Let's
see what she smells like.
Sniff. Very malty.
Very malty. Not overpowering though.
No.
I mean, it's not like whoa. You can actually
Super bready.
get a good smell. I'm gonna have to go ahead and dive in. I love this beer so much.
I'm just gonna drink it smell it until it's gone. It'll take a while.
It's gonna be tough. Oh yeah,
That's good.
I love that. It's
What's awesome about porters is they're intimidating from 10 feet away. You think you're about to get this super dark beer, and then you drink it. It's actually
and it's got like a really good. It's got like a creamy, sweet taste to it. But not being a stout, it still has a little bit of a bite to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying it every swig, but I love that Samuel Smith. Fun fact: they're one of the few breweries that still uses the old stone Yorkshire square brewing method.
Which is what?
It's essentially these big stone slabs and like almost like a little square pool just for beer, and then as it ferments, they just kind of skim it off.
The guy whose entire life revolves around skimming the tops of beers.
Beer. I want to beat him.
It's better than this job. I get fired about day 2 for taking a bath in it. So they started in 1758. That is old.
Not nearly the oldest brewery that we've tried on the show, but it is dating back there.
This beer is so good, and it's like I said, it's intimidating looking from 10 feet away. But once you actually try it, it's just so
really good.
It's so smooth, and it just goes down really easy.
Does our audience member want to try one? Just a little sip.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Just an arm. Does our random arm? I need you to be a laugh track.
There we go.
Yep.
Perfect.
Do you burp every episode?
I think I do. I think I burped like 2 or 3 times in our in the Oktoberfest episode.
Yeah, because that was for some burpy beers.
Me and Eric were talking about this our last episode, or most episode. Eric usually finishes his beers pretty quickly, but when it comes to porters, I am all
you're
over
miles
these.
ahead,
I love
and
these
it's
things.
a great beer.
Damn it. It's so good. It's like you guys that are like regular on Facebook, you'll see most of the time when a porter gets posted, I'm usually the one posting a porter saying like, "Man, step aside breakfast coffee."
My problem is I love IPAs so much, which is why we haven't done an IPA episode.
We know, Eric.
Is that I'll get to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try a new IPA, but then I'm like, okay, I'm getting something completely different than an IPA. Then I just kind of end up right back in the IPA section of the beer store. And
man, that's good. I obviously liked it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Let's see what you got.
All right, the beer I brought is from Deschutes Brewing Company. It's called the Black Butte Porter. I brought it because this is pretty much my favorite porter. Deschutes Brewing Company is quickly becoming one of my favorite breweries. I had their IPA yesterday, and it was amazing. So, let's give it a pour. It's got a thin head, but still exactly what you're looking for in a porter. Light brown head, very, very dark color. So, let's give it a try. What do you think of the appearance?
It's looking good.
Yeah?
It's looking
Why is your head so much better than mine?
I spilt it everywhere. Yeah, the head does look good. Not too crazy, but very good lacing.
Mm-hmm.
Even it's got a good light brown color.
It's a lot darker than the Fullers.
It looks equally dark to the Taddy.
The Taddy had a bit of a better head, I would say, but
it stuck around a little longer too.
Mm-hmm.
This one smells good. It's like I just popped in a little Keurig cartridge and
roasted coffee.
got out something delicious. Let's see if it's good.
Very creamy.
Yeah.
I would say the other two weren't as creamy. And it also finishes with good chocolate kind of taste.
The Taddy had more of a caramel taste than the Fullers. This has more of a chocolate taste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's
really
good.
good.
It's got a really good finish too. It's just kind of it hangs out in your mouth for a while, but it's not too intrusive.
No, it's like
a shitty party guest. Party in my mouth and everyone's coming.
Sounds terrible.
What? Okay. My wife calls it black butt.
Black butt.
She goes, "Why do you have a beer called black butt?"
Mooched off my Taddy. What do you think of this one?
Yep, it's good. Voice of America, speaking loud. So yeah, black butt.
I'm liking it.
I love it.
Liking it a lot. What is it? Duchess?
It's
Duchess
from Deschutes. Deschutes from Bend, Oregon. So it's a West Coast beer.
I guess a somewhat local brew for being in the States.
Yeah. That was this is our only American contender.
Americans stepped up their game. This
They
is
did.
really good.
Deschutes is a very, very good brewery. Had their IPA, like I said earlier, and it was amazing.
We know you've had their IPA, Eric.
Don't need your attitude, Nick. God, this is good. It's dry.
It is a little drier. It has a subtle sweetness, but it definitely not as sweet as the Fullers.
No.
Slightly less sweet than the Taddy.
Yeah, that's fair to say. Yeah, it is
the driest of the three.
Yeah, definitely, and it's also the most coffee toffee kind of flavor.
Taddy was easy to drink, not really any bite.
No, the Taddy was probably the smoothest of the three.
Man, I'm having a good time with this episode. I love porters.
Oh man, I'm starting to come around. I didn't hate porters before. I just never really.
Your IPA.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Hypnotized or whatever, but man, porters are great. I love them.
I don't know if the viewers can notice. We start out relatively sober in these episodes. Relatively.
They don't notice. They don't notice that. We're comedic geniuses.
Yeah. This is probably gonna be one of the hardest decisions we've ever made.
This is coming up probably here in the next minute or two when we do a judgment time. This is gonna be tough.
This is gonna be one hell of a fight because, I mean, they all had different characteristics, and they were all different characteristics I like in a beer.
Put it down.
Swirl?
Give it a swirl.
Let's give it a swirl.
There we go. Now it's like I just.
Why do you swirl so much better than I do? You know how to twerk it.
And look, it's like you just poured like a little
extra.
A little 4-ounce miracle.
It really does. It changes the smell for sure. Wait. I finished first.
Yeah, that's 1 out of 3.
I'm a huge hop fan, so it's got a little more hops than the other two.
Shall we
do the verdict? Man, this is probably one of the harder decisions I've had to make.
It really is. This is going to be a tough judgment time.
So since you are the connoisseur of the porters, why don't you give me a rundown on what you thought?
Do like the porters. I'm going to say not in runners up, I guess, it's going to be the Fullers. Great taste, but that's really about it. Had a good taste, good coffee taste, and that's about it. Don't punch me in the face or anything, but I think your Black Butte is just barely behind. In taste, it's got a great taste, really good. I loved it a lot. Good. The coffee taste I'm expecting a little sweeter with just enough bite, but I think what I'm gonna choose as mine. My personal favorite, which is already my personal favorite, is the Samuel Smiths, just because I don't think they can do any wrong. I love the Samuel Smiths brewery, and I love the Samuel Smiths Taddy Porter. It's so good. I can drink it real easily. What about you?
Well, so Sam Smith is your winner, obviously, and I kind of wanted to punch you in the face for a second, but it subsided.
I figured so.
Yeah, it's just your face is so punchable. So I'm gonna go ahead and say my number 3 would be the Fuller's London Porter.
We agree with that.
Yep, it wasn't. It was flavorful, but it wasn't as flavorful as I would like. And then this is where it really comes down to it. Very caramely, sweeter, darker, more coffee kind of dark roast flavor. But I'm gonna have to say Sam Smith's was it was sweeter, but I like a more bitter. So
yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say that Sam Smith comes in second, only because it was a little too sweet compared to what I want from a porter. So Black Butte's gonna be my number 1.
So I think what we're gonna do is I guess these two are our winners, kind of a tie.
Mm-hmm.
This guy really good, just not quite.
Yeah,
not quite there.
No.
But these two definitely try all 3 if you want. All good beers, different tastes, have different preferences. So go for that. Go out, buy some. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/2brewdudes.
Follow us on Twitter.
What's our Twitter?
At 2brewdudes.
At 2brewdudes. You can find me on Untapped, which I just hit my 100th beer this episode. So I'm technically a beer artisan now on Untapped. You can find me at Nick Caterham, one word.
And you can find me at Badfish13. And obviously, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Keep enjoying beers.